Hello, beloved. Welcome to the 8th day of creation. I want to say this because I was reminded years ago we had this understanding of Celebration City as being this city of God that is a gathering place for all the sons. They are in the Spirit, one with the Spirit, but their souls are gathering together in this gathering called Celebration City. And actually that's the place where wedding is gonna happen, and the Lord started with us to build this Celebration City. Has walls, and the explanation that the evil is outside the walls, right? Like we read in Revelation 21, sin in my members. As the new creation is growing, it's manifesting in us. It's kicking out. It's putting this evil stuff outside the walls. So that's another thing that's happening, and it's coming. Again, the layer of that's coming now is happening now. So welcome to Celebration City, the place of gathering of sons, the ones that know they are one. They are from one and they are one. The gathering, it's a spiritual place. And yes, we do believe that's in somewhere in the second heaven, because it's about the souls, right? And lots of these things that we are talking about, they are happening with us in this city. It's not the fulfilled ones, because the bodies are still not glorified. So when the glorified bodies are coming, then that's gonna be a complete we are really entering the 8th day, right? Now it's just the dawn of the 8th day. So just want to say that. So we continue talking from Revelation 21. I saw a heaven new in quality, an earth new in quality, for the first heaven and the first earth, the former one, as we find another place, passed away, stayed behind, stopped coming, stopped evolving, and the sea does not exist any longer. Sea was cut, the existence of sea. Okay. The sea, if we remember, right, or the waters from above, the waters from underneath, that's in the first Genesis, right? And the heaven, the firmament in between. And then on the earth, the waters receded somehow and earth popped up. Okay, so that's interesting, that in the new earth and new heaven there is no more sea. Yeah, new Genesis. Welcome to the 8th day. So the new creation is somehow rolling up the old creation. Revelation 6:14 says, then the sky receded as a scroll when it is rolled up, and every mountain and island was moved out of its place. Rolled up. Why? Because it's something new that's coming. And comes to mind when Elijah was kind of running for Jezebel, ends up in the cave, and the Lord shows up and asks him, "What are you doing here?" And he explains that, and the Lord shows up and goes like a fire, like an earthquake, like a storm, a wind, passes by the cave. And the comment of in the word is, and the Lord was not in there. And then a whisper comes, and Elijah, that knows the Lord, covers his face and comes out. So the whisper. And some people, some interpretations were interesting. The Lord was not in here, was not in here. But the Lord was in the whisper. And some interpretation, one that I really liked, is the whisper was chasing away the others. The earthquake, the fire, the storm, they were running away. They were being rolled up. That's part of the old, was rolled up because the new was whispering away, was coming. The whisper was coming, and everything was running away from the new creation. I love that. It came to mind. It's I know it's the Lord that wants to reveal that. And think about that. Look at that. It's not a discernment thing. It's an order thing. Right? So the same word, pass away, it's used in 2 Corinthians 5:17. If anyone is in Christ, is a brand new, it's a new in quality creation. Okay, same as Revelation 21. Old things have passed away. Same expression. Old things, the old heaven, old earth, they have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. I was saying that part of these old things is the old creation that's beholding somehow and is groaning in expectations that this new is gonna be rolled out, is gonna be unveiled, so they can have part, they can enjoy this new things, new creation. They can enter the day 8. Okay? And Romans 8 says the creation itself will be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the liberty of the glory of the sons of God. We know the whole creation groans, travails together up to this moment. Not only, but we ourselves also, who have the first fruit of the Spirit. Interesting. First fruit. The ones that's first ready, first ripe, ready to be picked before the rest of the harvest is ready. First fruit of the Spirit. We ourselves also are groaning within ourselves, assiduously, patiently waiting the full realization of our adult sonship at the time of the redemption of our body. The healing of our body, the renewing, it's part of this new creation from the Spirit, newness in the soul, new mind, in coming right into the body. Okay, new body. Okay, that's part of the healing of the new creation. Healing comes into the old creation body. Right? That's rolled up as this is rolled in and rolled out, the new creation. So another sign So this is another sign that we see in Revelation 21, is the bride and the groom are one. The mystery is great, says the Apostle Paul, Ephesians 5:31. For this reason a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. This is a great mystery, but I speak concerning Christ and the church. See verse 9, Revelation 21. There came one of the seven angels who have the seven bowls filled with the seven plagues, the final ones, and spoke to me, saying, Come, I will show you the bride, the wife of the Lamb. See, the wedding has been consummated. It's not just the bride. Now it's the wife of the Lamb. So this is so important. This is part of what we started to live in this absolute new creation, in love with the Beloved, knowing that the Spirit is already one, and coming to this place where the soul is becoming one, the wedding. So this one flesh, as the time when the body is glorified, that's the time of consummation of the wedding. The two shall be one body. So this is part of the 8th day, right? The tent of God. The outside evil is nothing here inside. Absolutely nothing left. Nothing of the old is left. And then the consummation of the wedding, when the Lamb and the bride are absolutely one flesh. Now we are one. He's one with us, but at that point it's going to be one flesh. Okay, the consummation of the wedding. And I'm gonna leave you with this description of what is coming, because again, 1 John 3 that says, now we are the born ones of God, but not yet has been made visible what we shall be. And this is what we shall be, as He is making it more and more visible to us, that we enter in. Yes, it's in hope, it's a living hope, and we purify ourselves so we can enter in this perfect oneness. And He carried me off in my spirit to a mountain great and lofty, and showed me the holy city, Jerusalem, coming down out of the heaven from God, having the glory of God, its splendor and radiance as a luminary and light-giving body. Light-giving body. It was like a stone, which is most precious, like a stone of crystal clear jasper. Wow. Light-giving body. Wow, how is this new body? Light-giving body. Wow, crystal clear jasper. Having a wall great and high, having 12 large gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written upon them, which are the names of the 12 sons of Israel. On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, on the west 3 gates, and the wall of the city has 12 foundations, and upon the 12 names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. That's always going to be a question. We know that Judas is not there, but who's there? Is it the one that they picked? Or is the Apostle Paul one of the 12? That's a good question. And he who is speaking with me was having as a measuring instrument a golden reed, in order that he might measure the city and its gates and its wall. And the city is laid out in the form of a square, and its land is equal to its breadth. And it talks about the foundations, the first, all the 12 foundations, different type of stones. They're alive. They're alive. They're not like big sapphires from this earth. Maybe you like sapphire. But it's not it. It's a living being that looked like sapphire. Okay. So the streets of gold, it's a living gold. It has a relationship of life, has God's life in it. So all this New Jerusalem described the bride and the groom, the wife of the Lamb. Just spend some time there in Revelation 21 and just go there and look at that. It's the most beautiful thing that you can imagine. Love it.